Why TCS is calling every employee to the offices? We all know that many of our TCS colleagues are going to offices. So not only for TCS, many other companies also trying to call their employees like WIPRO and INFOSYS. It depends on the project for company to company. But TCS is calling for every employee have to be in office. So if you are in bench, if you are in project, it does not depend, guys. So it depends on your HR and it depends on your supervisor. But the end date of TCS work from home was they told that November 15. So it may be increased for other months also. It depends on the project and supervisor and the location you're working on. And recently, TCS CEO has told that 25,000 members has resigned their jobs without taking their ID cards, without moving to offices. So this was a because of these reasons we are calling their employees to the offices, because so the interaction between their colleagues and the upgradation of the skill was very low. So I know many people are asking me, I want to do work from home only, I don't want to go to the offices. But TCS is told very seriously that we'll be cutting your salaries or we'll be stopping your timesheets. So this was the scenario is going on. There is a strict action is going if you are not going to offices, guys. And it totally depends on your project also. Some of my colleagues of my friends are also staying in benches. They're working in offices. Some of people are in projects, they're working for 2 years, still they are working doing their work from home. It depends on your project also, it depends on your client also. So how the rapport you have with your client, if your client is happy with your work, so ask your client, you can ask your client. If you are a fresher, you cannot do anything, guys. You have to go to the offices and you have to work there if HR is calling on. Guys, if anyone have a medical issues, you can ask your managers or supervisors or HR. But most if it was a serious and genuine issue only, they'll be trying to give you the permission at least for 1 month, or it depends on the HR and your position, so how critical you are. So this all depends. And the certificates of medical certificates what you are providing on, the certificates will be checked by every TCS doctor. There will be a TCS doctor on campus also. We used to have a doctor, they'll be checking it off. So after that only you'll be getting an approval from the TCS doctor, guys. And is there any issues in your family members, you can ask your HR and supervisor. But they'll not agree, because there is a strict actions is going on. Strict instructions came by the supervisors or for everyone, that every fresher or every employee have to be in office. Because every client are coming to the offices and checking the offices, is the project clients, is the employees are working correctly or not, or how was the process and everything. Clients is visiting the offices, guys. Because of these reasons also every employee have to go to the offices. It depends on the client also. They have sent a mail that you have to come on this date, or you can extend for 1 week or something, but you cannot extend more than that. So every HR or supervisor has given mails. So if you are in bench period also, many people are asking me, if you are in bench period also, you have to go to the offices if your HR asks you to come. So you'll be going to the offices and you'll be sitting and you'll be doing your courses over there. So if you are in project, you'll be moving to the locations and you'll be doing your project. So whatever the project on, you'll be doing your project. So many people are asking me, my project is related to Bangalore, I want to work in Chennai. So if you can ask your project manager or so HR for that, if the project is located in Chennai also, you can easily do your work over there. If not, it will be a very hectic task, you cannot do it off. No manager and no supervisor will agree with that. So if you want to work over there, you have to get released from your project. And it was very hectic task, guys. Don't imagine that you'll get a release from your project. So because right now they are not giving they are very strict in giving releases from the projects. So many people are asking me other question, that why companies are trying to call to the offices, because the productivity was very good in work from home, as well as company can save their rental and food cards and everything. There will be a cabs facility, so there will be a huge facilities for the employees. Still, why companies are trying to call their employees? I already told you TCS employees as a 20 to 25,000 has been resigned the jobs because of they haven't received their ID card and everything. There'll be companies are thinking in a way that if an employee is not coming to the offices, so they are thinking that there is no interaction between, yeah, there is no interaction between the colleagues, as well as there'll be a lot of fun in office, guys. You can enjoy a lot because there is a time to time, and there will be a huge festivals and huge parties will be there. So it depends on the company to company and the client to client. So there'll be a huge bonding with every colleague, so you'll be learning a lot of things. Because of these reasons also, very companies are trying to call them in COVID period. At least for 2 to 3 years we are working in doing work from home. So we used to work in desktops. Right now we are working on laptops. So in managers used to think that work from home will not give a productivity, but the productivity was very high. And I already told dual employment, two jobs, and many people are doing moonlighting, right? So because of those reasons also, many employees has been terminated in recently. Infosys and many other companies, Wipro has terminated. So because of these reasons also, companies are trying to call their employees to their offices. They cannot do the second job, so they don't have much time to do it off. You will be getting caught by your PF account, guys. You will be There'll be only one PF account which is linked to your salary account. So your HRs or your management will be looking to your accounts, so what kind of jobs you are doing on. So any kind of other PF accounts, they'll be verifying it off. And companies are thinking in a way that we are easily finding a job, we are getting stability of time, and we are looking for the jobs. So we can look for the jobs. If you are working in work from home, you can do multiple jobs, and you can do such other jobs also. For because of these reasons also, they are calling various employees. So companies are trying to use hybrid model. In this hybrid model, you will be going to 3 days to offices, 2 days to you'll be doing other 3 days, 2 days in work from home. It depends on the company. Some companies are calling 5 days also, some companies are calling only for 2 days, it seems. So some of the employees has been told me. So it depends on the company to company and depend on the HR and project managers. And companies are thinking in the way that there is no work life balance, because you many freshers or many other colleagues has been told me that when they compare to work from office to work from home, the pressure in work from home was getting increased. Because in office timing there will be a particular timing, they will be log out and they will be moving to the homes. So in work from home, it was a different scenario. They are working for 12 hours or 14 hours or 15 hours. It depend on the company trying to force their employees to work in huge timings. Many companies are in a fear that if you are a senior in that company, so many seniors are telling that if you are calling me to the offices, I want to resign the job, so I'll be searching for other jobs. Because right now the demand of a software engineer was very high. Not only for experienced people, also many freshers are trying to resign their jobs if they are calling to offices. So the resignations levels was very high. Because of these reasons also, companies are trying to call their employees to the offices. So be prepared to go to the offices, guys. If you go to the offices at starting, it will be a very hectic task, because the savings was very low. As a fresher, I know. So I know that freshers cannot handle the it may salary was very less compared to the experienced people. So because of these reasons, many freshers are trying to not go to offices and everything. But go to offices when they call you. Try to go to the offices. If after that, try to move after 1.5 year or 2 years, try to move to other company which gives you a work from home. But try to complete, because right now registration is going on and everything. You have to update your skills, you have to have an experience, guys. Thank you, guys.